All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasu Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited, delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasu Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. Link for the membership right down in the video description is in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction rundown on the membership, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasu Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a whole lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General strictly for the brothers. An amazing, amazing course. Get that preview, click that link right there in the chat. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Round Table live stream, where the brothers meet once a week discussing very vital, important, powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Check it out. Get the preview. Become a brother. Become a member today. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com. Online marketplace. Official General Sarasu Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. Got something for your family I know you're going to like and love. Check out the catalog. Get a discount. Shop and save and shop. Everybody know the General got the pop in his page on Patreon. By far, ain't even no competition. Always live. Ain't nothing rehashed. Is in exquisite information, advanced information that you will not find on any other platform. Click that link at the top of the chat. Get over there and get that work, family. To all the family out there donated to the General, thank you. Appreciate you for appreciating me. Any of the family would like to donate, link is right there in the chat. To all the family out there, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You see, get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Period. Here we go, family. Trump and the National Guard has finally showed up in Chicago. They there, family, and this is hilarious. This is hilarious, family, because the gangsters then ran and then fled into the house. And I always tell you niggas, now you ain't gangster. Now you niggas want to run and hide. You see, and this is really exposing a whole lot of shit out there, including the church, including God, including all these organizations say they got so much knowledge and shit. And here it is. I've been told you. You understand what I'm saying? You gonna have to come at these, if you're gonna clean this shit up, you're gonna have to come with the hammer. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna come with nothing else. Yeah, you come with the hammer. Come with some education too. You know what I'm saying, for the youth. But these niggas out here that can't be rehabilitated, you understand what I'm saying? You gonna have to come with the hammer. That's just all it is to it. But the thing is, the niggas been out here praying to God and everything for the last 50, 60 years that God would bring a change in the community, and ain't brought no goddamn change. The damn community then collapsed around the church. You can go, I done told niggas this 1,001 times. I remember when all the houses was up in Detroit and you could ride and would be from one end of the block to the next. Nah, ain't no houses on the block. A whole block empty, and the only thing still standing is the church. Boy, this shit it's so it's not what Marvin Gaye say, make you wanna holler, throw up both my hands. And nigga make you wanna holler. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, this shit is crazy. Y'all motherfuckers been taking all this money, praying to God for over 50, 60 years to change the situation. Have not changed. The goddamn community is now dead and gone. And here it is. Donald Trump can send the National Guard in, and in 2 days, all the all the gangsters run in the house and hide. What kind of shit is this? So who more powerful, Donald Trump or God? The the na- the National Guard, the National Guard or God? You see, we got to look at this shit, and we got to be real with ourselves. You see, and our people have always denied a lot of time the physicality of liberation. You see, it's got to be some physicality. And that's what we've denied all this time, the physicality of making this change. And so here it is, all these gangster niggas from all these cities. And then soon as the National Guard nigga roll in there, now you in the you hiding in the apartment, nigga, eating Doritos and shit, and and hiding and peeking out the window. Now you ain't gangster no more, nigga. You see, now you ain't gangster. You like the old women. What was that show that had she played on the Good Times. Uh Not Good Times, but the Jeffersons. She played the maid, but then she went on and played that other sitcom with her. What's her name? Jackie. And then what was that? What was that show? It had some numbers and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the old woman, 227. Yeah, now y'all niggas like that old woman sitting in the window, peeking out the window now. Yeah, y'all niggas see, is they out there? Yeah, now you big badass gangsters and shit. Yeah. Wanda ass niggas. Yeah, Wanda ass niggas. That's all y'all is and shit. But it just showing you the hypocrisy and all that shit that's going on in the community. Ain't no gangsters. Yeah, ain't no gangsters. We don't need gangsters. We need soldiers. You see what I'm saying? We need some motherfucking soldiers, that's gonna go out here and stand up for the community. And that just it shows the church to be nothing but a hypocrisy, because that's all they is. That's all they is, because they need to get out there on that footwork and win in the community, but they let the communities die. They let the communities die. You know what I'm saying? And these niggas, instead of being gangsters, should have been soldiers and defended the community. They let the community die. And then soon as the Neanderthal come in with the hammer, now you niggas hide. Now and I always told y'all, I say the white man got your nuts, nigga, hanging over his fireplace. Got your nuts hanging over his fireplace, and he daring you to go in there and get them. You see what I'm saying? And that's real talk. And niggas they ain't ready to go and get them at all. You see niggas talking all that bullshit. This Chicago, nigga. This different. We different. Different what? You got different curtains you got up there you hiding behind, nigga. Yeah, you got different curtains. Some of you niggas went to Target, some of you niggas went to Walmart, but all you niggas hiding behind them curtains. You see what I'm saying? Now y'all was out when there wasn't nobody out there. You pillaged the community. You motherfuckers pillaged the goddamn community. And now when somebody got bigger guns and bigger nuts, nigga, you running high. So no. Yes, see different ways of hiding. Them niggas ain't gonna hit them blocks because they're gonna put that motherfucking rapid fire on your ass. Yeah, I heard they was in there. They say I read that Chicago was a no gun zone. Uh, yeah. I don't know. I'm just touching down on, I knew they went in there. You know, I knew they went in there, but I'm just getting the full story. I ain't even got the full story, but I do got some video, family. Let's get these news reports to see what's going on out here.
Weekend. Chicago is, quote, the world's most dangerous city. CBS's Usher Qureshi is there for us tonight with new reporting on the growing tensions.
For weeks now, armed federal agents, some in full tactical gear, have been patrolling downtown Chicago, and new clashes have broken out mostly outside the suburban ICE facility, but also spilling into neighborhoods, hospitals, even outside schools. Operation Midway Blitz, as it's been called, has turned more aggressive, with ICE agents conducting overnight raids of apartments, leaving residents shaken in many cases. Each weekend, protesters have taken to the streets, and confrontations with ICE agents, some in masks, have become more intense, with the use of tear gas, pepper balls, and rubber bullets. Federal officials say it's ICE agents who are under attack, both physically and through doxing, having their personal information published online. President Trump says National Guardsmen are now needed to protect federal facilities and personnel. But Senator Tammy Duckworth told Face the Nation's Margaret Brennan it's the president who has instigated this.
It's a misuse of the National Guard. They're not needed in this particular role. If President Trump really wanted to fight crime, then maybe he should stop defunding the police.
The president has called Chicago a hellhole in need of intervention. But despite the administration's claims of a city in crisis, a CBS News and data analysis shows the opposite. Going back 6 decades, this summer was one of Chicago's least violent in 24 years, with crime down 20% compared to last year. And, Jerika, for many here, the question is whether this is really about public safety or politics.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know what? Like I said, the issue is, it's a lot of things that could be done. The biggest issue for me, you know what I'm saying, is, how these motherfuckers get their hands on these guns. You see how easily and readily available the firearms is, for, these niggas out here to get their hands on. You see the wrong motherfucker. Now, and listen, it sounds good when you say, people should have the right, and people should have the right to bear arms. You know what I'm saying? They should have the right to bear fucking arms. But the reality is that in the United States is a lot of mentally ill motherfuckers. That's the reality. Okay. So you at a crossroad where you on one hand you have the right to bear arms, and then on the other end you got a high percentage mentally ill society that has been vicious for a very long time, have been killing for a very long time. You see, and so on an escalated level. So it sounds all well and good if you got a people that are not mentally psychotic and off the fucking racks with they psychosis. You see what I'm saying? But today, you just, I mean, it must be dealt with. You see, the people, the very law that's supposed to protect people has become the very law that a lot of these motherfuckers is using to fucking uh uh commit these heinous ass crimes. And that's just the reality of it. A lot of motherfuckers that's mentally, it got to be more than you just going and getting a fucking, some of these motherfuckers need a psychotic fucking you know some type of test. You see a psychotic evaluation before they get a goddamn gun. And probably some of them can beat that. You see, when they say, let's see, when they say, Well, shit, niggas is going. I mean, you know what? Ain't no telling what the fuck going on. Cause you know, once you see, the thing is, whatever people say they coming in for, that don't mean that's really the. You got to understand. There's always some shit behind what they say they doing. Okay, people ain't just coming in for, oh, I'm coming in. Well, why you ain't been came in? Okay, ain't no motherfucking president. I mean, you tell me, all the presidents. I mean, it's been worse than this. It's been worse than this. I mean, goddamn, the '80s. If that was the case, they should have been brought. They should have brought the motherfucking National Guard into these goddamn cities during the crack epidemic. If that was the goddamn case, you see, because you could have saved millions of lives if you would have. If that's the case, you see, the cities is decadent now. You see, what the fuck you coming in for now? You see, what is the reason? Yeah, I understand people who live in the day saying, yeah, they need it. Yeah, okay, you need it. But understand that, I mean, it's been far more violent. Why they didn't bring them motherfuckers in? They could have saved millions of lives. They could have, at that point, and probably, could have changed if it can do some good. It probably, I mean, the communities probably wouldn't be as bad as the fuck they is right now if people would have done it, if it could work. You see, but I know good and goddamn well that that's not the reason why. Because, Donald Trump don't give a fuck about no black people, and we know that. So, I mean, let's just quit, let's quit fooling ourselves that that's what it's about. But because it is a terror on the people, they can say that's why we coming in. Because people going to say, come on in. You see, but that's a Trojan horse because they're going to stay. And for, this is just the first, we here for them, we here for this. And we also here for this too. While we here, let's handle this. Let's take care of some other things. There's voting, he's saying that they stealing votes and shit. So now what they're gonna do, they're gonna be outside the polling stations and shit. You see, and deterring motherfuckers from polling and shit. See, now they're here. It becomes a police state at that point. You see, they ain't just gonna be here for the crime. It's gonna be for something else. And when are they going home? Because I mean, motherfucker, you know how motherfuckers is. They gonna run and hide until you. So what you gonna do? You gonna militarize the United States? When are they going home? You see what I'm saying? Is they gonna stay forever? You see? Because if you don't cure the motherfucking disease, no matter if they lay low until you leave, you see, they coming back because you ain't cured the illness. You just putting a band-aid on the motherfucking illness. What is the cause? Is this frequent fucking what? I'm trying to say, why hasn't it been no lockups of gun runners? You see, because you got to look at the element of this shit. You see, when you talking about the drug trade, you got the drugs. You see, you got the drugs. You got the guns. You see what I'm saying? You got the people that bring it in. You got the people that distribute the shit, and you got the guns. And the guns is how you know what I'm saying? You push the shit. You see what I'm saying? And so you hear about them going to Venezuela. You hear about them cracking down on the drug runners, right? They cracking down on the drug runners that's bringing it in. Now they going into the cities and they cracking down, supposedly cracking down on the people that's committing the crime, distributing the shit and this. But you never hear about them locking up nobody that's pushing the guns. Because and this is real talk. Yeah, illegal guns, illegally distributing guns. So why we don't hear about that? Why we don't hear about that? We don't hear about nobody. We got 1,000 illegal guns that was going to be distributed, because you're not going to tell me that every nigga in every urban area in the United States can get access to a gun to commit a goddamn crime, and there's not a mass distribution of illegal gun runners of flooding these, and it ain't like no nigga handing out no one gun for you talking about. There's over 300 million motherfuckers in the United States, and it's gun crimes going on every motherfucking day, which means that there is millions of guns out here on the, who is putting millions of illegal, that's an operation that cannot be, no one or two motherfuckers handing out no gun on the street. This is motherfuckers producing guns on a, on a fucking assembly line for motherfuckers to have a gun like that. You in real life, you think the government is not involved in that? You know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me every dope fiend in the United States can get their dope in any city in America, small, medium, and large? Every nigga, every day, every Neanderthal, whatever race, every dope fiend can get high every day in every city in the United States. And you mean to tell me the government ain't in on that? What operation that is in the billions of dollars, and the government don't tax it? You mean to tell me the government ain't getting no taxes off of that? $1 billion trade and it exists every day for the last 50 years. 50 years straight, every dope fiend then been getting high every day. And you can, some days you can't even get food, but you can get dope and a goddamn gun to commit a crime. It's just tens of thousands of crimes, hundreds of thousands of crimes across the hundreds of thousands of crimes across the United States everywhere. So why haven't you ever heard of any major gun busts? One time we busted these motherfuckers with 1,000 guns, or they was distributing ready to sell into the urban area. Ain't never heard of that. So the thing is, it would seem like that part, if just a major operation on illegal gun sales in the United States, cut that off first. If you cut the guns out of there, and this is not about nobody legally, and the motherfuckers that legally getting guns need to have a fucking mental evaluation, because a lot of these motherfuckers that's doing mass shootings are legal. So what the fuck does that mean? See, it was all well and dandy when they created, because they were trying to keep the public armed against these tyrant governments, kings and dictators that came out of Europe. And so they put in there that we should be able to bear arms. I understand that. But that was over 300 fucking years ago. And today, America is mentally sick. We just got to deal with that. You got too many mentally ill motherfuckers to be just because they could pass a fucking, they could go, they legal. They ain't committed no major crime, which means they can go in there and get, but they sick. They sick. They waiting to commit their crime. You see what I'm saying? They probably been killing cats and dogs some goddamn where. And so they've been waiting to commit their crime so they could go in there. They legal. They have never committed a crime, but they sick. They get the gun and they go commit mass terror attack. You see mass shooting. So it's beyond just letting a motherfucker just get a gun. Motherfuckers need mental evaluations, man. Real talk. But this is really showing that God is not God is not more powerful than Trump, because niggas been praying on God to turn this shit. God ain't did shit. The communities didn't fell down, and God is, he didn't collect, he didn't fleece the community of money and ain't done shit for the community. You see, and so God ain't stopped the violence. God didn't do none of that. But here it is, when Trump come to town, all the gangster niggas flee into the house and hide behind the curtains. You see the blinds, and you hear motherfuckers twisting the blinds right now. You see, and it just show this is pathetic that you niggas is just show you still cower in front of this Neanderthal. And you're wrong, but you still cower. You say, so that show you ain't nothing but a shadow of a man. You ain't nothing but a shadow of a man, nigga. You flee when it's time. When one of these polar bears ready to roll with the gorilla. The gorilla go run, and the supposed gorilla go run and hide. What kind of is this time to bang? The polar bear ready to bang. You see what I'm saying? And here you is, the silverback gorilla, and you flee into the house, nigga. You weak. Because you weak. You ain't standing on what's moral. You see what I'm saying? You ain't standing on what's moral, and that's why you flee the way you do. But if you was a righteous soldier for liberation, nigga, you wouldn't have to flee. You'd be ready for whatever. And they wouldn't be here. They wouldn't be coming into your city for the reasons that they say they coming in. You done gave them a reason. See, this is crazy, because these gangster niggas, what they do is they give these Neanderthals the premise to come into the city because they wilding and they destructive and they killing people and shit. So you give it, and then you flee in the house, and what happens is they terrorize everybody in the city. While your bitch ass is in the house hiding and shit, you done brought them into the city, so now they knocking on innocent people's head. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, this is what they doing. So y'all niggas a liability, man. Y'all niggas is a liability. Y'all niggas gotta go. So, hopefully there's some of you niggas, while y'all hiding up in these houses and apartments, maybe you will have what they call that shit when you just have a grand awakening and shit, man. That you turn your motherfucking life around. I hope you don't go back to being a piece of shit. Soon as they leave, you just go back to being a piece. Oh, bitch, nigga, now you back out. Now I'll be looking at you. Oh, bitch, nigga, go on back in the house, nigga. You ain't no gangster, nigga. Take your bitch ass back up in the house. Now you come out when the peoples leave. You see what I'm saying? Now you come out when the peoples leave. Take your bitch ass back up in the house. We know you's a bitch. You just preying on innocent people, ambushing innocent people. You see. But anyway, family, they in there and they coming to a whole lot more cities, and you gonna see all these wannabe gangster niggas fleeing in the house. Fleeing in the house. Y'all time coming, because the people tried to tried to work with you. You see what I'm saying? But you ain't want to work. You just want to pillage the goddamn community. Well, nigga, your time has come. All right, family, we got some more videos we're gonna drop for this evening. We got to touch on some things. Make sure you get over there to Patreon. We got that file over there. I don't play no games. I want you to get that work. And I got over 500 exclusive live streams. Ain't nothing but work. Get over there today, family. Click that link at the top of the chat. I'll be right back. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.